Hey Torah sisters, it's Amy. I realized I haven't made a really good, thorough show and tell of the magazine. So here it is. This is the new Torah Sisters magazine. It is in print. You can get this delivered to your home, or if you want, you can just have it delivered to your email as a PDF. You can download it and read it on your tablet or your phone or your computer. Most ladies are getting it as a print, and if you subscribe to it in print, you also, as a bonus, will get the digital copy emailed to you. So this is what it looks like, and I don't know, I guess I'm just going to tell you what's inside so you can get a sneak peek. There's always a letter from me, a list of the contributors, who's involved in the production, and the table of contents, the list of advertisers, and in the PDF version, all of this is clickable. You can click on, you want to go right to this article on page 9, you just tap it or click on it, and in the PDF, it goes right to that page. Or you want to click on Made to be Unique, one of the featured advertisers, you click on her link, it'll go right to her website. So there's a lot of value in the digital version. So I give both to people who get the print. So all of the table of contents, and then there's advertisements in here. This one's for me. And then there's advertisements in here from other Torah ladies who have different kinds of businesses, all kinds of businesses that you should check out. And again, this will link to their websites. There are 2 scripture posters in this issue, a Bible verse that uses YHWH, and you can cut this out and frame it. And if you're having a good place to get an 8.5 by 11 inch, regular paper size frame is the dollar store. They're called a certificate frame. So then just lots of articles. This one is by Christy Jordan, This Shalomi Life, a whole bunch of encouragement and heart matter kinds of stuff. At the end of every article, there is the author's bio. So you can read about each author, who she is, where she lives, learn something about her life, and if she has a website, you can click again right to their websites or YouTube channels or whatever they have in their bios. And I encourage you to click through to all these people. They're such neat ladies, and they're such a big supporter, obviously, of the magazine. Give a moment to go and check out their stuff and subscribe to their email lists and things like that. This article is from Taylor Richards. She has a fabulous blog. I link to it all the time, the Land of Honey blog, and she wrote a great article, 8 tips for biblically clean eating. And this is also on her website. But again, a lot of you like to have things in print. So she is generously contributing lots of articles for the magazine. This article is from Constance Smith. She has a blog called A Good Life Farm. Loads and loads of recipes, homesteading stuff, canning stuff, hobby farming type stuff. She has a fabulous YouTube channel. And so she contributed my featured recipes. These are original recipes from her. These are her pictures. And the ladies are telling me that these are very delicious. Lemon zucchini bread, lemon cream scones. So thank you, Constance. The next article is from one of my local friends, Jen Doobie, about finding fellowship. And I asked Jen to write this article because she jumped right into finding fellowship. And not that it was easy for her, but she did it with such boldness and grace and humility. And so I asked her, I said, can you tell us how the Spirit helps you do that? And she did it. She wrote it up for us. And this might be one of the articles. All of the articles in here are fabulous in all their ways, but for some of you who are finding it hard to step out and start hanging out with other believers, this might be the article that changes your life and your faith walk for the better more than any other article in this issue. So look for this by my friend Jen. So thank you, Jen. An icebreaker event, icebreaker questions for your next women's event. This is by my friend Victoria Reed. She has a wonderful blog. She wrote a great book for young women and young teens and tween girls. And this is, if you have a ladies group and you're like, oh, we don't know what to talk about. Here's some ideas. How practical and wonderful is this? Because sometimes you don't know each other. This will help you get to know each other. How to rest on Shabbat for moms with little children. This is from my friend Rachel. She has a whole gaggle of little kids, and she she's a fabulous mom. Just a lot of maturity, wisdom, poise, terrific kids. And she would say, Amy, my life's not perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not calling her perfect. But we all in fellowship just really admire Rachel. And this is a very common question that I get is, Amy, how do I get a Shabbat? I'm a mom with little kids. My Shabbat is just the same of cleaning up the kitchen a little and doing diapers and putting food in front of my kids as every other day of the week. So I went to Rachel to answer this question, and she went above and beyond. So please get this magazine. If you have little kids and you're wondering how do you make your Shabbat set apart, Mom, get this magazine and read this article. Another scripture poster. This is from Lee Donato, DIY all-purpose budget-friendly cleaner. Lee has a really great YouTube channel, a fabulous blog. I say the word fabulous too much. It's a great blog. It's a terrific blog, whatever. And she took these pictures herself, and she has a lot of DIY projects, like recipes, not only for food, but other little lip balms and cleaners and healing type stuff. So every now and then I'll put some of her stuff in here too. So, and it's all written out. She has it's set up like a checklist. And so here's an ad for, this is Lee, to her Little House Story Corner. And most magazines, I can't say every issue for sure, but so far the issues have a feature called Ask the Torah Sisters. Every now and then I go on Facebook to my Facebook page and I ask the sisters a question, and I compile some of their answers and I will put it into the magazine. So this issue, the question was, how do you handle homeschooling schedule around the feast days? Like, do you take days off before or after or just during? Do you homeschool year round? And so the ladies, can see some of their answers here of how they homeschool with this Sabbath keeping, feast keeping faith walk. Ad from the Truth. This is a new book from the People Who Made the Way documentary. My friend Julie, who has a great subscription for homeschoolers, check her out. I wrote this article that is not me. The stock photo lady, she has hair like me. That's not me. But this is for business owners. Don't get stuck planning, just start selling your things. So I wanted to encourage those of you who are starting businesses. So this is from Heidi Cooper. She has TorahFamilyLiving.com, and she wrote a great article, The 2 Most Important Financial Principles, because she has been learning a lot too about money and getting things done with a little and being a really faithful steward and making it go a long ways. And the Father has done amazing things in her life as well. So read this article, because this is very practical stuff about what is most important. A great book that you can get, more great books for kids, and all. This lady has all kinds of resources on her website, 7lampsministries.com. This is an article from my friend Ann Elliott, Failure to Stay Busy. This was about when, I think, if I remember correctly, she's saying how she's getting distracted, going off on, not rabbit trails are wrong, but going into things or attitudes or emotions that are not necessarily fruitful. And she realized she was doing that because she just wasn't doing the things she ought to be doing. So she just had to get busy again doing the kingdom work the Father has called her to do and not go worrying about other stuff. So I found this really encouraging. A lot of the things I put in these issues are articles that I personally found encouraging. Imagine that. Elisa DeSalvo wrote Serving Your Neighbor with Crafts. Again, lots of websites that you can go to. Really, really practical. Sometimes, in our culture, we feel disconnected from everyone. And this is very practical for how to really hands-on serve others. So she has some great links, great ideas here. An ad for Ann's Homeschooling Torah Family Conference. And Victoria Reed, again, had an article earlier. She has given me some date night ideas that I can publish in every issue for a good while. So there's a date night idea that is free, a date night idea that costs a little, and a date night idea that costs a little more if you want to splurge and do something fancy. So I wanted to include this because I want your marriages to stay strong. As we see the end times coming, I think the enemy is attacking marriages. And so I'm thankful to Victoria, a newlywed herself, for providing date night ideas for the magazine. And this is my friend Crystal. She is the one who makes this magazine beautiful. She is the graphic designer. So I give her all the content, and she is the one who makes it so pretty. And so if you need a website or an ad made or marketing consulting or anything, call her. This is her ad. I gave her the back page so that you can know who she is, because she just does really fabulous work. So the magazine comes out every 2 months. It's a bi-monthly magazine. The next one will come out August 15th. If you subscribe right now, this is the one I will send you. You'll get this one, and then you'll get another one mailed to you around August 15th. That'll be the next one. And then every 2 months after that. So go subscribe. I can send it anywhere in the world. As long as you can get mail, I can send it to you. This is not just for the US. So if you have comments or questions, or if you love it, let us know in the comments what you love about it. What is your favorite thing? And if you have feedback or suggestions, email me at amy@torahsisters.com. Thank you, sisters. Bye.